Hey, we've got paint. So I'm going to flip you around and walk you around. I mean, it's not a lot to say because there's no wallpaper yet. There's lots of cleaning to do, and I'll show you some of that fun stuff. We went with a light green. I think it's called light apple or something like that, and I don't know that you'll get a good view of it because of the light. Let's see if I put my back to the light and show you that wall. That's close, but still a little washed out. That's the light we use to work at night. Next is this little darling. This wall, and it's getting wallpaper. I'll show you the wallpaper here in a sec because I didn't last time. And that wall right there, because we discovered that this was like 3/8 inch, very thin plywood. We don't know why. We assume it happened when this bookshelf was built. As you can see, the future for this bookshelf, at least this shelf, is numbered. We're gonna pop that back. I don't need a magazine rack. I have lots of magazines, but I don't need them there. I also have to figure out what we're gonna do with this table because it can't be in here for next weekend. And then clean up there. You can see it on the garbage bag. That is what the entire inside of these two rooms looks like. And anything that we couldn't get covered or put away is just completely covered in orange dust. There. I'm gonna have to crack out my vacuum cleaner. There's a little bit more sanding to do, so I've held off a bit. But I did. This house came with a chandelier. It is now a denuded chandelier. I have taken off all the little drip trays here. I've taken off all the crystals that go in between and underneath. And I have to take off, I'm gonna get a step stool next and take those off. And what I'm doing is, we're gonna walk into the kitchen now. What I'm doing is washing them with just Dawn dishwashing liquid. I've heard people say vinegar, Windex, that whole deal. But I put them in, because I only have one sink and it goes down into the garbage disposal. I'm putting them just in a glass storage tote and then rinsing them. I'm just putting them in this little glass storage tote, refrigerator tote for leftover food. And I'm washing them. And this is what they look like with just a bit of Dawn. And these are the ones I did last night. And they look good. Very sparkly. I've never lived in a house with a chandelier before, so this is new to me. But it's all new, all interesting. And then I'm going to show you the wallpaper. I'm going to take it out into the other room where it's brighter. I've pulled it out and tried it on walls multiple times. This is 1.5 years in the decision-making process. So many samples of wallpaper, and this is what it comes down to. All right, I'm going to roll it out for you a little bit. I gotta roll it and then flip it. This is the wallpaper right here. It's William Morris Lilies. That's what this one is. And we picked it because I wanted green and orange, and this is the one that provided that to the best tones that we wanted. So this wallpaper will go up on the fireplace wall and on that plywood wall. So that's progress on the house. I don't think I've still done the archaeological wallpaper. You got the wallpaper that was on the fireplace. Let me go see how tidy everybody was. I was saving wallpaper in here. Oh, yep, it got saved. In the dining room, let's see if I can get it all off. It's hard to see. Oh, light's going on me. Dining room, we had this, which was similar to the banana leaf and I think the same era. And then I just have little bits of it, but these little bamboo leaves on a green that quite nicely matches my new paint. And ignore all this schmutz, I've got to clean it off. But I really like this, and I'll put some pictures in right up here of the wallpaper on the wall. I did try to archive every time I hit a wallpaper. I tried to at least get a picture of it on the wall in as big of a swatch as I could so that, you know, we had a record of what we'd done to the house. And I took you through the archaeology. The paint, I was half hoping it would work and half hoping it wouldn't work, that the paint would cover up the history. And I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, you can. Good. See that gentle bumpiness? There was no way to cover up that poorly covered plaster. The history remains in the dining room, even though it's painted over. I know it's there, and I'll know where it is. I went and got curtain rods yesterday and curtains that will just do us until I can make a decision. We went and got just white curtains for our bedroom when we first moved in, so the whole neighborhood didn't see us getting into bed, and I quite like them. They hang nice, they look slightly very light linen-y, and I do love a good white linen. So it's just these, not sponsored, but it's just these nice little white curtains. There'll be 4 panels at least. Oh, and I hope I don't get orange junk on them. 4 panels on this window. This is 110 inches long. And then, oh look, we've already got dust on these. And then I got these brass curtain rods. Initially, I was just gonna get the white ones that bend, the old-fashioned bedroom ones like this, right here. But they don't come long enough. There's no center support for those. So I got these for the living room and dining room, and then this one will go in there, in the bookshelf area. So that is, and then no curtains because I have lacy blinds in both these 2 windows, which I can pull down for you. These were here all along. Goodness knows how dirty they are. I'm sure I'm gonna have to vacuum them. There, those. So I'm leaving those, they look nice. They're suitable to the house and they're nice and white, and they go with my white curtains. Right, project-wise, I'm working on unfinished projects. I have been doing some bead work. Bob and Lace came to a standstill as usual when I leave the class, because house. I'm making a menu for Sunday. I've got a big menu lined up, but we also have some special food needs, allergies and such, so I'm trying to balance those and minimize work but maximize fun. Yeah, oh, and I have some cracker kits coming that we're gonna do up for the party, and I'll make sure and include one of those in your video so you can see how to make those. Anyway, that's it. I'll probably pop back in before tomorrow, or maybe not, and check back in and see, so you can see some progress maybe on the wallpaper. All right, we're at House Fix It Central, and the chandelier is almost put back together. I took it all apart, I washed all the bits, I stood up on a ladder and wiped down to the best of my ability the upper portion, and I can see dust, so I'm gonna have to go back at it tomorrow during the daylight hours. But I will show you that without all of its bits back. You always wanna have a nighttime vision of the chandelier, right? So it's put back together. And then I'm going to take you in the living room. We have fake light, so it's not great in here. And we have done just the chimney breast. Picked out wallpaper. It looks so good. I'm so happy with it. Excuse that. We're trying to save our paste because we got tired before we ran out of paste. I'm going to scooch back. There we go. There it is on the chimney breast. We have this side to finish tomorrow and that side to finish tomorrow. But we're super worried. If any of you have ever done wallpaper before, see the complex cuts we have to do right here? We have to cut this down and then go around this and go under there and then down, plus do the baseboard and, oh, there's like the gas key thing here. And then we have to do this window trim around that and up, and then another little one up there. So we decided we'd better stop before we made a mistake. As it is, this is super difficult, this wallpapering. David's only done vinyl, it comes out, and this is old-fashioned paper. And so we've had some trouble with bubbles of wallpaper paste, so we have to put less wallpaper paste on, we've decided. And then we also have to use our scraper and really pull the paste out before we move on to the next one. And we've had a couple of wrinkles, but can you see the wrinkles? I bet you can't. Cutting took some time getting used to. David did all the cuts here. And then I finally did a cut right here. This is all my handiwork, right up this corner, because I wanted to try it out in a not dangerous spot. But then I can blame David, right? All right, that's our progress. Let me just leave it with one more view of my beautiful wallpaper. I'm so pleased with it and happy. I have to say, I have to say that this morning when I got up with the white and the beige and the green, it looked a little bit like hospital green. But now that the wallpaper is going up, it really blends nicely with the green walls. So I think it's going to be okay. I hope it's going to be okay because we paid a lot to get this house green. There'll be more, I'm sure, because I got so much work to do. And in fact, I'm going in the dark. Saturday, you will probably see the setup for our tomfoolery party. And then on the following Wednesday, I'll try to take some footage, if allowed, and show you what everybody's dresses were. Maybe there'll be a picture of all of us, stuff like that. But that won't be till next Wednesday. So that's it for me. At least the living room and dining room will be mostly done. So many more rooms to do. So many more rooms. Hey, have you subscribed to this YouTube channel? Kelly and I do content all the time. She tries to do a couple times a week. I do a couple times a week. And it's always crafty related, house related, garden related, home lifestyle related. Yes, we own a yarn and fiber store and lace making store, but we really YouTube because we enjoy it and because we like thinking about content and what's going on in our lives and sharing that with you. I hope you like that too. If you haven't subscribed, go ahead and do it right now and ring the bell and like this video and leave a comment. Do you get do you find this useful? I know we aren't always the best videographers, but we're doing our best and we're going to try and improve. Every week we try and improve. All right, I'll see you on Saturday or Sunday. Bye.